Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I am Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. Thank you for being here. Today, I'll be doing a reading on, and we'll be talking about the Libra full moon, okay? That will be happening tomorrow, March 28th, and we're going to see the effects of the full moon. So let's go ahead and get into that. Thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you definitely follow me on my social media pages, my Vimeo, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. I'm also on Spotify, Music, Google Podcast. I do have a podcast as well, so check out my podcast. And of course, I am available for personal readings, lamarrtownsendtarot.com if you want a reading. This is my website. So if you would like a reading, then definitely check out my website. Once you've reached this page, you know you're on the correct page. You can definitely go to the Schedule Now button. It'll take you right to my Schedulicity page where you can book your reading with me. Please be mindful of time frames as well, by the way. Okay? You can also, of course, go directly to the store section where all my services and products are. So I do make jewelry, as you'll come to find. I make a lot of things, okay? But I also do, of course, do birth chart, natal chart readings. I also do psychic tarot readings. I do past life readings. Of course, I teach tarot classes. I do candles. I also do dream interpretations. I also do make scarves and face masks, gator face masks to be specific. And I also do make jewelry. And I also sell black soap, which is an all-natural soap made in Africa. It is made of all-natural ingredients, and it is really good at protecting you from germs and COVID, number one. But it is also good for dry skin, eczema, psoriasis. You can also use it on your hair. It's a very nourishing soap. It's the only soap that I use on my skin and my hair. And I have eczema, and I have not had any issues with eczema at all. So it's a really good soap. So this is for the Libra moon, and I want to see what the effect of the Libra moon is going to be. What can we expect with the Libra moon? You know, what will be the outcome of this Libra moon energy? So it is a full moon, and basically what a full moon is basically when you look in the sky, you see the entirety of the moon. But the spiritual aspect of a full moon is, let's speak about what the moon rules in astrology. Number one. So the moon in astrology rules your emotions. It rules your emotional reactions. It rules also your emotional instincts, what you need to feel emotionally secure. It also does rule your connection to your family, your home, your mother specifically. So there may be a focus on this, all right, or these aspects when it comes to this full moon energy or full moon energy in general. So whenever we hear, a full moon or a new moon or whatever, think of emotions and family and things of that nature. Now, when we talk about a full moon, this is the energy of typically something being brought to light, something being enlightened, someone being enlightened. It can also be typically a new beginning. Sometimes can be a full moon. All right, full moons also, like I said, tend to bring a new perspective as well. All right, looking at something in a new way. Because a full moon, especially if you're utilizing the energy right. Hi, Chantel. Thank you for being here. What is that? Is that a Native American in the picture? What is that in that picture? Let me see. It looks like a Native American, but I totally could be wrong. Whatever it is, it's very cute. Oh, it's a person with a heart. Why did I think that was a Native American? It looked like it was like they had a headdress on or something like that. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but I see now it's a person with a heart. Either way, I love it. Thank you for being here, Chantel. Oh, Lord, I need my eyes checked. I hope this full moon brings me some cash. That's a good point. Now, what I was going to say, when it comes to the full moon, is that the moon energy does. A full moon specifically can help you to break through any emotional barriers. All right? Which is good, especially when it comes to money and cash. And I was talking to this about with a client a couple days ago where sometimes our emotions can be tied in with our money. So, for example, when our money's good, when we have a lot of money in our bank account, we feel good, we feel great, we feel on top of the world, we feel invincible. But let that money get low, or let there be no money in the account, and we're panicking. We're staggering. We're like, we can't sleep. Like, that can be, you know, an emotional barrier connected, to money in this case, but an emotional barrier nonetheless that you could work on during the full moon. So also the full moon can be about pregnancy, all right, because the moon is also about pregnancy, feminine energy, and things of that nature. So, but it's important to note that a full moon energy, is not just a one night thing. It's not just a 2 night thing. It can last, once again, depending on how you utilize the energy, for a lifetime. It can last for up to a year. It can last for up to a week, or, a month. So, this is a good segue into magic, manifestation. When you have a full moon, it's a good time to do magic. It's a good time to do manifestation work. All right. Specifically to remove any emotional blockages, to attract any, emotional fulfilling experiences, or emotionally fulfilling relationships. Okay. Think of a full moon as like the Ace of Cups, right? Like, it's like a gift, an emotionally fulfilling gift from the universe is the full moon. Zope No says, "Hey, how do you join the queue here?" Hi, Zope No. Do you mean like in terms of readings? I'm not doing any readings, but definitely follow me on my Twitch. By the way, if you're new, thank you all for being here. But if you want a personal reading, I am available for personal readings on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Okay. So, but I'm not doing live readings, but I will do a reading for the collective soon. I'm just talking about the full moon. Anyway, so this is the moon energy. This is the full moon energy. This is, why you want to utilize, and this is why you always hear people talk about the full moon and, full moon magic and stuff like that. So it's a good time to write your manifestations down, write down what you want to manifest, maybe in the next year, the next month, however, the time frame is that you want to work it. It's a good time to pray, meditate, sage. Me and my friend were talking about sage earlier today. It's a good time to do candle magic. It's a good time to honor and venerate your ancestors and your spirit guides. It's a good time to, I don't know why I almost want to say visit a church. In like Catholic churches, how you can sometimes go in and light a candle or say a prayer. Like, it might be a good time to do that. Like something magical, something, like when they throw the pennies in the water, or the quarters in the water, and you make a wish. That's what you would do on a full moon. Chantel says, need to make some moon water and charge my crystals. Yes, moon water. Moon water, I believe there's different ways to make moon water, but basically I believe moon water is charged water that you let it charge in the moonlight. So basically, you can put some water in a cup, put some water in a bucket, put it outside if you would like, put it on the windowsill, something like that. You can also do the same thing with your crystals. So is actually a good point to do. You can make some moon water with the full moon energy. You can charge your crystals with the full moon energy. I mean, full moon energy is so versatile, you guys. It's exciting. And, me and my friend were talking about also pregnancy, because I see her getting pregnant at some point. But anyway, if you want to get pregnant, work with a full moon. Okay? Now, I was talking to my friend earlier, and I'm into ancient Egyptian magic myself. But of course, I also work with the saints, and the Catholic saints, because I do believe in God. I'm very, not religious, but spiritual. But I grew up religious, watch my documentary, anyway, on YouTube. But, I was talking to my friend, and in terms of, I don't know why I'm saying this, maybe someone needs to hear this. In terms of getting pregnant, a good deity to work with in terms of Egyptian magic, right, would maybe be Isis, right? Like, Isis is about, childbirth and femininity and pregnancy. So it's also a good time to, once again, call in your deities, call in your ancestors, ask them to work with you. Take a spiritual bath, really tap into your spirituality during a full moon. So I say all this to say, this is why this reading is so important, okay? And I encourage you to use this reading to, your advantage, and understand that, even if you end up watching this video a week later, a month later, a year later, you can still, well, you might not be able to utilize the energy a year later, but all right, you can probably utilize the energy to some effect, or maybe even see how the energy, in terms of this reading, has played a part in your own life. So I say all that to say, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Finally, I'm going to. By the way, speaking of ancient Egypt, I'm going to be using my new Egyptian tarot deck. It's called the Ramses tarot deck. All right, Ramses was an Egyptian pharaoh. So I'm excited about that. So I say that to say, if I don't if it takes me a while to understand the cards, bear with me, because I've literally only used this deck once since I bought it, and I bought it earlier today. So, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what's in store for the collective for this Libra full moon energy. Definitely subscribe, follow. Once again, like the video, share with your friends and family. I want to really get a good light on this sage, but these are all sage sticks and not the actual leaves. So the sticks take a little bit longer to burn. There we go, that's good enough. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a crowning card. What's the crowning card for the collective for this Libra full moon energy? What's the crowning card for the collective for this Libra full moon energy? Talk to your angels. Didn't I literally just tell you all that? Alright, talk to your angels, y'all, for this Libra full moon. If there's anything you want to manifest, if there's anything you want to let go of, if there's any blockages you want removed, talk to your angels. Talk to your spirit guides, okay? Talk to spirit. Alright? Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Okay? Or just ask for divine intervention. It's a full moon. As Tracy Brown likes to say, I'm a part of her book club. What does she say? Throw the whole kitchen sink in. Why not? Shoot for the stars. Okay, but definitely is a good time to talk to your angels. That's a good card, you guys. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's in store for this Libra full moon for the collective. Wow. Okay, we had 2 cards fall out already. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 4 of Wands. 4s deal with unexpected change. 4s can deal with unexpected occurrences and unexpected events. In this case, it tells me that because it's a wand, wands typically denote action, right? Fire energy. So this could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, right? If we're speaking in terms of astrology. But the 4 of Wands to me says unexpected change could occur by your own doing. There could be something about this full moon, especially if you utilize the energies to your benefit, where it may push you in a new unexpected direction, but a direction that will lead you to the manifestation that you desire. I also get the Ace of Swords. And you know what's interesting about this is that it looks like the Chariot is behind the cat, which the Egyptians revered, defeating the snake. So I feel like this full moon energy, Libra full moon, is also going to... Keep in mind, Libra is an air sign, which deals with thoughts, communication. I feel like this is going to remove a lot of mental blockages. And I was telling my friend this too, because we did a reading on what the next few months would be. We were talking about this, but it feels like to me there's something about this Libra full moon energy defeating a lot of self-defeating thoughts, self-defeating communication. I feel like there's a lot of courage that I think is going to come from this Libra full moon. Now keep in mind, Libra is also traditionally ruled by Venus. Venus rules, of course, money, how you make your money, how you spend your money. It also rules relationships, one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. It also does rule marriage. Okay. It rules harmony, peace, beauty. Libra's the 7th house, traditionally, in astrology. So I would look to what's going on in your seventh house. I know my seventh house is in Pisces specifically. All right. The first card I get is the Five of Swords, which once again speaks of communication. It feels like the universe has been monitoring like it feels like literally everything you say, everything you think has been taken into account. The good and the bad. And if you look at the picture, like everyone has their hands tied behind their back, like almost like they're in purgatory, or like they, with the kind of guard back here, the Egyptian guard, um, kind of writing something. It feels like to me, it feels like have you grown? You know, where have you grown? Spirit may show you where you've grown, where you need to still grow in terms of communication with self, communication with others, the thoughts you think. All right? Especially what you think about yourself, what you say about yourself. Okay? Spirit, I feel like, is going to start to show you where you need to grow, but where you've grown as well. A lot of these thoughts could go back to your childhood, too. All right? About yourself. And since this is a Libra full moon, it could specifically also be in the context of relationships, dating, love relationships specifically. Okay? I'm getting a lot of swords. I get the Four of Swords. Alright. Unexpected change can be unexpected change in terms of money. Some of you, it feels like maybe dealing with almost like a sinking ship in terms of your job, your work, maybe your money. Like a fire that's difficult to put out, but maybe it's not your maybe it's not up to you to save the day. Maybe it's up to you to save yourself. And that's one aspect of Libra is, you know, I feel like this full moon is going to show you where maybe you're putting other people before yourself. And how it may be affecting maybe your money or the energy you have to invest in yourself at the end of the day. Interesting, Libra is also about self-love. How interesting this card flies out again. The Ace of Swords. A lot of communication aspects going on here. I feel like this Libra full moon is going to bring clarity in terms of communication, in terms of what do they think about me? Why did they think that about me? You know, it's like you're going to get clarity not only on the present but past situations, the past, which is going to help you in some way, shape, or form in your future moving forward. Because it feels like to me, there's clarity on why certain things ended or happened the way they did in the past, specifically pertaining to relationships and the part you played in it. Okay? And it's defeating that fear of I'm not perfect. You know, I did make a mistake. But it's also defeating the fear of total self blame, like blaming everything on you. Like you know, there's something where it's taking accountability, but it's not no longer taking accountability for others. I get the Nine of Wands. Look at him with that magic wand there. What looks like a magic wand, pointing towards some sort of constellation. You know what's interesting is that this, like the way the stick is, it reminds me of the Egyptian canes that they have. Like it literally reminds me of this. You see the cane here that he has? if you look at this, even though it's not a cane, the way the constellations are, it almost completes it and makes it look like a cane. Like he's like almost like, okay, clearly this guy isn't king, but the stars make it so that he's a king in some way, shape, or form. Or the stars are his breakthrough out of getting out of what he's currently in, which it looks like, he's stuck because I mean, look at what's going on here. But they're pointing towards the stars, so there is a way out. The Nine of Wands, the Nines deal with the first house, though, Aries, Mars, so this would once again be by your own doing. So if you feel stuck, especially emotionally, you can get unstuck by your own doing. By being more assertive, emotionally. Okay? Not being cutthroat, not being rude, not being mean, but being more assertive. Okay? Eight of Wands. So there's definitely something when it comes to romance where there's a need to get over the past, heal from the past, and understanding that once again the choices you made, the mistakes you made in the past don't have to be repeated. But it takes you being conscious of the mistakes you made and choosing not to repeat them again. Okay? It feels like to me there's something about this Libra moon helping you to realize how to get unstuck. I get the Four of Swords. Unexpected change once again. There could be an unexpected offer that comes your way in terms of maybe an email, a phone call, a text message, something like that. Um, that could deal with work, your daily routine. Maybe could deal with health. But it definitely deals with consistency, and it's like you currently have maybe some sort of consistent routine going on, but maybe this offer comes through and it's like, do I want to take this and have to create a new routine, or do I want to stick with what I know? I get the Four of Wands. There's a lot of unexpected change that this Libra moon is going to bring. I feel like it's going to bring this kind of sudden of, oh my gosh, I have to get ready. Like, like something is coming and it's like I have to get ready. It's like the energy of someone coming over, like someone really, really special or really, really important coming over your home, maybe for a dinner, and you pull out all the stops. It feels like that. But instead of sprucing up the house to impress someone, you're sprucing up yourself to impress the world, is what I feel like. Or to impress someone specifically, but it feels like just to like impress the world. Not necessarily on a big scale either, but just like on a. This is the, how do I say it? Like this is the like heightened version of you. The self-realized version of you is what I feel. This Libra moon is going to bring a lot of spiritual growth, you guys. I feel like it's going to bring a lot of confidence. It's going to bring this, kind of energy of like, you know what? So what? Like, why not? I'm going to go for it. What's the worst that could happen? At the very least, it'll give me experience. Like, that's what I feel. I see pregnancy for some of you, too. Hi, Lucar Dalter. I'm not doing live readings, but you can get a personal reading on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for personal readings. Thank you for being here. Make sure you follow me on my Twitch. I get the Two of Wands for the Libra full moon. A lot of you all are going to get a call to make a change, to take a risk, to step outside your comfort zones. It's going to be some sort of emotional pull, intuitive pull. You're not going to know why, how, or when. This could definitely unfold over the next 9 weeks, 9 months, 9 days after the full moon. So definitely could lead, into April, May, and June for a lot of you. But if it's 9 months, I mean, this would be April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, the rest of the year. So this is a powerful moon, you guys. I mean, this just isn't a cute moment. Wow, the Ace of Wands. Look at that power. Yes, the beetle. I love that. This is beautiful. I love this deck. I feel like there's something about putting an end to the past with this full moon and igniting. It almost feels like igniting it, like, how, like, think of it as a car, like, like a car that needs a to, like, the starter, like, it needs to be repowered. So you pull up a starter kit or whatever kit it is, and you try to power it up again, and then finally you get it running so the person can drive again. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like this letting go of the past and letting go of just, like, past ways of being, thinking, communicating. It feels like it's going to ignite some sort of ambition in you. I'll say, to create a new future moving forward. Okay? That is beautiful. That is exciting. That is harmonious. And there's something where you see it's possible to do so. The sun. Wow, you guys, this is a good reading. Let me go to my notes really quickly. The sun. The sun. Something new comes your way in terms of friends, acquaintances, social groups. It also could deal with technology and social media. It's a good time to find your tribe. It's a good time to find your people. It's a good time to get noticed. Put yourself out there. Okay? People are going to want to connect, especially with you, if you use the energy right. But the last card I get is the moon. Confusion. It brings also a sense of, yes, you have new surroundings around you. You have new, people. But now it also becomes, now it's a new environment, new set of people to also discern and figure out, the true intentions of. So that's the thing about Libra energy, is that we have to remember, Libra energy. It's so easy to get caught up in the beautiful aspects of Venus that we forget that if we're too naive, we can fall for the okie doke. Okay? So there's something about this Libra moon where it's definitely bringing, obviously, a lot of good things, but it's also bringing a new sense of, okay, you've evolved, you made it to the next level. But remember, like, with this next level and all these good things coming your way, there's also potential to run into some pitfalls if you're not careful. So it's like, remember all that you've learned, take it with you, and yes, you've reached You're going to reach a new part of your journey. That for a lot of you could deal with love, it could deal with money, it could deal with all of the above, it could deal with relationships, friendships, once again all of the above, but it is going to also bring a new set of circumstances where you're going to have to use your intuition and tap into spirit to navigate and understand, okay? So, a very, very interesting full moon reading. Thank you so much, Libra, for being, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Because this is for everyone, not just for Libra. But thank you for listening and watching. And this is particularly if you're Libra, this is really, really important for you, but just really for anyone, this is good. So thank you all so much for being here. Remember, if you would like a personal reading, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I am available for personal readings, and I would love to read for you. Also, follow me on my other social media pages. Follow me on my Twitch, and I will see you all in the next one. Love and light. Thank you all for being here. Bye, Chantel. Bye, Zopno. And bye, Lucar Daughter. Or Lucar Dalter. Bye.